Your best friend. Girl, what you doing?
I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus.
Hey, the best squad. It's your girl, Ebony the Best. Me hearing Destiny is literally back. Because, baby, why is she back? Miss Sour Face, Miss I don't want to smile with nobody. I'm just here for that chick. Why is she back? To argue with Sunny? And y'all, shout out to Shop Reality TV because I didn't even realize that it was her when I saw the pictures, the one with Melody, and then this one right here. In all the pictures that we saw, we never knew who that finger was. Now we can line it up and say it's Dusty Dan. Like, what are you gonna argue with her for? When you were on the show for the 5 season that you went on ministry, whatever, to talk about, you didn't want to talk about your marriage to your ex-husband and why you're no longer together, right? You're acting as if you're the villain. When from what I heard, you was talking to Moses while he was married to his wife. And then when he divorced, that's when both of you all hooked back up. Let's be clear, that's what you told Martell when he asked you who you was dating. But now you want to come on the show this season to say what to Sunny? Oh, so you and her were friends. No, she was the producer. You decide to confide it in her, right? Because I'm sure you have friends, like you said, right? That's the problem. Y'all think that people that you work with is your friends. They're not friends. They're co-workers or colleagues. I call them colleagues, right? What are you going to talk about? What are you gonna talk to her for? You told the man on the ministry thing that you were broken up for 5 months. Then they started dating, and then when they told you, that's when you get mad. She didn't steal him from you. He was never yours to start with from the start. You were in a long distance relationship. Yeah, you enjoy traveling because that's what you said. So for you to come now to try to put the narrative that you two were friends, no, that's trying to make her look bad. That's not your friend. It's not everybody. Can you tell us anything about Sunny? Anything at all that we don't know? And that only the two of y'all would know. You were friends with Melody, but you didn't stop running your mouth back to her ex-husband. So if karma got you, then good. But we don't want to hear it. I'm not here to hear your story on what happened with you and Sunny or with you and Moses. It's over. You didn't have a child for him. You were never engaged to him. He was never your husband. He was your boyfriend. It happens every day. With your lying self telling people how Sunny told you that they were cousin. Now, if you listen to the interview that you had, you couldn't even answer that question when he asked you, did they tell you that they were cousins?
Imagine confiding in the person that they have assigned to be your producer, and then you find out that producer married your ex.
Oh yeah, that's it's not that's not imaginary. That's actually what happened to you, Destiny. Yeah. That's actually what happened to you, Destiny.
So what is it? Is it really? Did it really happen?
Yeah, that happened, Destiny. Last month, I believe. Last month, this guy that you was dating is now married. Are they engaged? They just engaged, right? Or did they get married?
I think they might be married.
Okay, might be married then. Married the producer, one of the producers of the show that was assigned to you. How you feel about that?
Well, being that she told me that was her cousin, it was really interesting to know that Cousins was married. And I know we filmed in Alabama, but
she didn't say that the dude was her cousin. She said that to you.
So the thing that's crazy is that, the job of a producer that's assigned to you, a field producer, is for them to, you give them, you confide in them.
Yeah.
You tell, and not only was she my producer, we actually became friends after she left the show. And she would say things to me like when I would have those moments like, this is crazy, I'm sick of this. And then she would say things like, you know how many girls would love to be in your position, and you know how many girls would love to be on television. And I didn't think she was talking about herself. The whole time I'm like, and so then when I found out the cousins got married,
she did not say that was her cousin. She done told you. So did he say that was her cousin too?
The word was we people. Like they, you know.
Like I know, like, man, that's my people.
Yeah, like we got cousins, and so I'm thinking real for real, like real talk. Like in a million years, like I didn't know. And then I get a text message where it's like, hey, out of respect for you and our friendship, and as a woman, I want to tell you that we getting serious. I'm like, when did you and your cousin? When did y'all when did y'all even start dating? What are you talking about? Because real talk, like I knew that the man wasn't my husband. We had already broken up. Let's say that. I had already ended the relationship, and it was just a lot of things that were red flags, and I wasn't going back down that road again. And then a long distance on top of that. So, but
you like them long distance relationships, huh?
I actually did, because I like to be. I'm an only child. My dad's the only child, and so I'm used to, after my dad got custody of me, I'm used to being. But that's another story. And so the thing that about the whole situation, I've known that man for over 15 years.
Y'all go way back.
Way back. And then I had to look at that relationship like, now these people are creating a storyline around me. This is my real life. Like, they're trying to like pitch a show, I think, or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And then I go back to 15 plus years ago when I was dating someone that was actually a celebrity, a rapper, and off and on. And then that's when he first heavily pursued me.
Oh, the guy that you started dating.
Yeah. And then now here we are, fast forward, I'm on television and he's heavily pursuing me again. So then I had to think about, what was the real intention? Like, were you ever who I thought you were? And what I can say about the situation is, it is what it is. People find themselves in situations, and they ain't got nothing. Well, it do got a lot to do with me, because it's a whole storyline. But people will create storylines around your reality and use it for, gain clout, attention.
How long y'all broken up at that point?
Probably about 5 months, maybe. And
do you feel like it's betrayal on who part? His part or her part? Or
both.
Wow.
Because we got to, when I said we continued the relationship, I got messages on my phone, I love you, sis, miss you, sis, surprise birthday parties I was invited to by her sister, like things like that. So it was a developing relationship, and I confided in her about my relationship, not only as my producer, but as my friend. And, but the
don't gotta ask, baby, gon' run it up like an athlete, plays gold at the track meet. At the stadium show, going super hard, cause baby, a superstar. Just